Hey, we are back to video number 3 on how to use Seesaw. So as I logged in this morning, I see that I have now 39 assignments that I need to grade from overnight. My students have been working hard. So once I go in, I pick the assignments that I want to grade. And then this is a list of all of the assignments that I have given. And so I need to review the ones that are new. Okay, so I can see that this student has finished it. What I want to do is go in here, and you can do various things to the document. I want to go in and edit it because here is where I want to grade the assignment and give some feedback to the student. So it's like I showed you in another video, it's really important to put these boxes in for these students because a lot of them can't really change the size of the size of the boxes. So I'm just going to quickly do that, and you can do that and change it for the whole document if you want to. But here I will come in and I will grade it, okay, and I see that we have some errors here. Oops, I want to go in and just make a mark. Yep, change the color, of course. That one's incorrect. This one's incorrect. This one's incorrect. So I just keep doing that. Okay, and that one's correct, that one's correct, and this one is not correct. Okay, so the student had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 problems. So then I would come over and I would say 4 out of 9. Let me move that over. Sorry for the pause. I'm going to 4 out of 9. And that is 44%. So this is IEP data driven, so I'm not going to send this assignment back, but I do have a grade on it now, and I've documented the ones that are wrong. So I go ahead and click. Now that will save it. I need to go back in and review again. This is down at the bottom here. So there it is. Now, you do have to approve, send back. So if you want to send it back to the student and let them do it over, or you can just delete the assignment altogether. You don't want to approve it yet, because what you want to do is go down here and make a comment. And so for my students, I go in and I say they got 4 out of 9 for 44%, and then I post it. Then I can make private notes. You know, if you notice things that students are doing, or you just want to make a private note, you can do that. You can also record it. But here is where you will tag your skills so that you know what skill they were working on. And so for this one, this is a math skill, but it is an IEP skill. So I don't have that yet. So I want to say division, and if you know your standards, you can put those in there. You can select the grade level. This is math, and this category again is division facts. And you can add whatever information. So then you click the green arrow, and then once I come in here, now I know that skill is division. I'll click the arrow, and then when I'm done, because I organize my students by folder, their work by folder, and so for this young man, I will put this assignment in the math folder, and you create them, for whatever you need. Okay, so once I get done with that, then I have to go in here and approve. Okay, and then it will remove it, and then over here you can always go in and look at the folder for each student. So it doesn't matter. So if I go into math, I can see, well, okay, so it doesn't show it. What I was trying to show you is you can print a PDF and it should show you all of the work that's in that math folder. So, and then if I view it, so then I can see right in my fingertips, I print all of this work. This is all of his work from Seesaw. And it doesn't always print. See, this is why you always go in and fix those boxes. But even though I really can't understand what's written here, I can see, because I've made notes, I can see the score, I can see the date, and so this is a perfect way to collect data. You can see how hard it is sometimes for them to write. This was early on. They didn't figure out that they could zoom in. Okay, so let's get back into the classroom and go X. I don't want that. So go back here. Okay, and so same thing. You just go until all of these are no longer red. And then every time you go out or edit something, you do have to come back down to the bottom and click review. And again, this was a quiz, and so I would go in, grade it, and then do the same thing. You can view the original document. Sometimes when you go out into the community of Seesaw, and pull up some of the documents, you might not have the answers, or you might not be able to figure out the answers. This is a good way to just go find the answers and come back and grade your assignments. This activities shows you all of the activities that you have currently given the students, with, a quick glance of what you've done. You can inbox and have chats if you just want to have chats with specific students or the whole families. And then the skills, you can see here, based off of my folders and my skills, it's really the skills, I can see at a glance who's completed those. Really quick data there that I can just kind of look at to see who still needs to do something. And I can see a lot of zeros here. So students still need to be working. But I let them work freely because we are under shelter in place right now. So I let them do their own thing. You go back to the journal. And like I said, every time you get out, there's a little red box down here. You have to review, click review. So easy peasy. Hope this is helpful. See you next time.